Hi parents, welcome to high school. My name is Nick Schutz and I'm the senior class president here at Lawrence Academy. I'm a day student from Brookline, New Hampshire, and I play football and run track. I definitely recommend going to our football game today, except I won't be playing. The reason I won't be playing is because I fell out of my bed and got a concussion. And your children still voted for me. I was asked to speak to you all today about my experience at Lawrence Academy. There were so many things I considered speaking about, so I began thinking about why I had so many good experiences. What it came down to, I found out, is because I didn't enter Lawrence Academy with a set idea of who I would become. You see, Lawrence Academy was my second ISL school. Before high school, I always considered myself an athlete and solely an athlete. I was going to be a national prospect. I had my heart set on it and no one could change it. Then I entered my first ISL school. I realized that that specific school had a narrow spectrum, meaning it failed to acknowledge the many things that make a high school unique. I knew I needed to switch schools, so I decided to apply to Lawrence Academy because it seemed like a great fit. I was greeted with a mission statement. Lawrence Academy recognizes you for who you are and inspires you to take responsibility for who you want to become. Well, I wasn't entirely sure who I was, and I didn't know what my identity was, so I entered with an open mind. I know, it sounds so cliche, but it's true. I thought I may become an athlete, I may become an intellect, I may become both, I may become something else. I arrived freshman year, intimidated that my new football coach was an ex-NFL lineman. He was literally 3 times my size. What I quickly realized, however, was behind that massive man is a nice fuzzy teddy bear. The thing that's so special about LA though, is that I didn't have to associate myself with being an athlete or an intellect. I can be an interdisciplinary student athlete. The students here can freely bounce around to any discipline and are even encouraged to do so. For example, after the first term I was deciding what my winter sport would be, when a kid I didn't even know suggested I play piano with him in afternoon music. I'd never even touched the piano before, but I figured I might as well have an open mind, so I said yes. Well, 3 years later, piano is probably my biggest passion. And that kid, he's been my best friend for the last 3 years. From one simple question, I learned piano, entered in numerous piano classes, got a best friend, and was introduced to the theater aspect of Lawrence Academy, which is phenomenal. So, my biggest lesson at LA was not to associate myself with any one aspect. I don't mean don't have a passion or passions. I mean be okay with having a passion in athletics, but also being open for learning about art or theater or music or whatever you please. This place is so special. You can become whomever you want, and that's pretty dang cool. So thank you for your time, and welcome back to high school.